Hello there, today we'll take a look at a very special plugin, the Puff mixPass from Korneff Audio. Okay, this alien sponge here in the middle is indeed a bit scary. This is the pre-release version 0.8, so maybe there will be some changes in the future. I am very happy to have the opportunity to try this thing out, and I'm curious of what we can do with it. So, let's dive in. Let's start on this drums. I will turn oversampling on. We can use oversampling up to 16 times. Here at the top we got a fader called Dynamics. And at the bottom of the plugin we got a fader called Amount. We also got something called Sonic Integrity. We can turn it to broken or fuzz. So let's turn it to broken. And to fuzz. Okay, that's great. It does a nice animation here. It seems to add a bit of harmonics there, that's great. Okay, we can match the input and the output level by looking at this meters. We can also control the emphasis here, from less to more. This should increase or decrease the amount of high frequencies. It's a subtle effect, but I really like it. Normally, when we click on the Korneff logo, we can switch to an extended features menu, but in this case, there seem to be no extended features. But we got an output clipper here, and I think this could work pretty well at the drum, so let's try it out. Okay, that's great. That's a nice way to make the drums cut through the mix. Now the drums sound much more aggressive. Well, let's try it on this guitar. Let's activate oversampling again. I think I will take a look if there is a preset guitar exciter. Okay. We got less dynamics and the amount at 50%. This is a pre-release version, so at the moment I don't have access to a manual, but I think I have access to some tooltips, and let's see if this will help us. Okay, sadly it doesn't show a tooltip here, so I have to do try and error. At the dynamic section we can fine-tune the processing, impacting both the signal, its perceived loudness and its tonal characteristics. For the moment I turned the tooltips off, I will go through them later on. I think this amount fader is controlling the overall amount of the whole plugin effect. I've increased the input so that this distortion effect is even more aggressive. High pass. And activated. I love distorted guitars. Alright, so let's go through the tooltips. Dynamics fine-tunes the processing, impacting both the signal's perceived loudness and its tonal characteristics. When set to its lowest, -100, the puff offers the gentlest enhancement, introducing minimal loudness, increasing but significantly enriching harmonic content for a fuller sonic profile. Sliding the control from 0 up to +100 increases. Okay, we don't know more at the moment. As I said, this is version 0.8, so it's not the release version, and the tooltips aren't ready now, so we have to use our fantasy for completing the text. Logically, at +100 it should offer the strongest enhancement and maximum loudness. Amount determines the degree of the overall effect that is applied to the signal. We don't have any tooltips at the clipper. Input trim, output trim, open preset browser. We can activate the plugin here. Like always, we can report bugs here. Well, as I said, this is version 0.0.8, and I am very happy that Korneff Audio gave me the opportunity to make a video for this plugin. Let's see if we can find a preset for this bass track. Okay, no, there are no presets for the bass, so we have to see what we can achieve here. I love this. Bypass. Activated. Okay, this is delivering a great sound. Well, let's try it on this instrumental. Let's add a bit more distortion here. Let's overdo it a bit. I don't think it would be a good idea to use the clipper here, but I try it anyway. Okay, this is too destroyed. I will disable it again. Set it to broken. Now we can clearly hear this broken effect. I think I will leave it this way. It creates a nice amount of harmonic distortion and it delivers a really interesting sound. Bypass. Activated. At first glance, Korneff Audio's Puff mixPass seems like a crazy plugin, but its easy-to-use interface is instead well-structured, and the plugin can deliver a great sound without having to spend a long time going through the settings. It can be really subtle, but it can also destroy a sound in a nice analog way. I especially love the fuzz setting and the integrated clipper. For me, the plugin is a helpful tool that does an excellent job both on individual tracks and on the mixbus. Alright, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you liked it, maybe you want to give me a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel. That would be really great. So maybe we will see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.